episode about Gemini made me see that I do have some similarities to the creative side of Gemini, or having to always have projects, or like the way my brain works, things like that. So I wouldn't say that I am fully a 100% Gemini, because most of the time I don't fit it, but I do have some characteristics of it. At what age did you realize Santa was not real? I was older than a lot of my friends. My parents kept it hidden pretty good. I think I started to realize I thought that it was, like, Santa was still real, because, you know, I didn't grow up in a rich family or anything like that, but there was still, like, a bigger gift from Santa each year, so I was like, oh my gosh, Santa must be real. And then I started to question it, and I asked my mom one day at Target, I remember it, and she said, yeah, that Santa wasn't real, that they were Santa. And then I felt bad because I knew that they had been saving up for my gifts and it wasn't Santa Claus. But I don't know the exact age, but I was older than most of my friends. At what age did you have your first kiss? It was younger, but it was like one of those like little kid neighborhood kisses. So I don't know, maybe 10 or something. I don't know, something like that. What age did you have your first crush, and who was it? So my first crush was on a celebrity. It was like the awakening of my ability to have crushes was when I went and saw Peter Pan with Jeremy Sumter. So I think I would have been about 11 or something there, maybe. I don't know, around that age. And I was starstruck by how cute Jeremy Sumter was. And that was my first crush. Just like that. What is the best compliment you have ever received? I get really nice compliments on my videos, and it's not so much the, like, you know, great job, I love your videos ones. It's like the really heartfelt ones. I've gotten some amazing ones that, you know, my videos have helped them with their PTSD, or I got some really sweet ones on my mammogram roleplay video. So just different comments like that, compliments to me and my work and things like that are probably the best. What is the biggest lie you ever told? What is the biggest lie I've ever told? I mean, I guess like an ongoing lie that I had for a really long time was that I was okay, that I was doing okay, when in reality I was struggling with severe anxiety and depression. But to the outside world, I told everyone I was okay. Don't do that. Do you hate anyone right now? I wouldn't say that I hate anyone right now, specifically, like people, but I'm not happy with some select people. Do you have any hidden piercings? If so, where? No hidden piercings. I don't have earrings down here, but I have my lobes pierced, and up top here. Those are the only piercings that I have. Do you have any tattoos? If you do, if yes, what do they mean? I've shared those with you guys before, but real quick, my heart with film, because I do photography. sleeve is dedicated to a hiking spot, and this one is one of my favorite Carrie Fisher lines that has a personal meaning to me. And that's all I got. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I do. Do you smoke? Nope, that would be a death sentence for me. To your knowledge, have you ever been cheated on? Not to my knowledge. Have you ever cheated on someone? No, I have not. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. Yes, I have. When I was younger. Neighborhood boy thought that it was okay to slap me. And, no, it wasn't. Have you ever been in a relationship? Yes, I have. Have you ever been in love? No. When I was really young, I thought that I loved someone, but it was like a young little crush thing. You know what I mean? I've never experienced love at all. Apart from, like, you know, family and friends. I have family that I love dearly and friends that I love dearly, but to be in love with someone, no, I have not. Have you ever been loved by someone you didn't love back? Not to my knowledge, because I haven't ever had anyone tell me they loved me, so not to my knowledge. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you care about? Oh, yes. And it burns. It hurts. Have you ever catfished anyone? No, I have not. Have you ever cried over a lover? No. Have you ever danced without leaving room for Jesus? No. Have you ever dated someone you met online? Nope. I'm really boring, guys. I'm gonna zoom through these. Have you ever given or received a hickey? I don't think so. Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? No, I never did. I had friends that had crushes on teachers, but I never did. Do you have a memory of your best kiss? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So uneventful. I'm so boring. Have you ever led a person on? Not to my knowledge. Have you ever lied to get out of trouble? Of course. Have you ever liked a person your friend was dating? Not in the way that this question means. I've been acquaintances or friends with, you know, my friends' boyfriends or whatnot, but everyone I know has extremely different tastes than I do, so I've never, like, had a crush or had a thing for any of my friends' boyfriends. Have you ever played a game involving stripping? I have not. Have you ever used somebody for your personal gain? Maybe. I think a lot of us have. Nothing comes to mind at first, but maybe. Have you ever been heartbroken? Yes, but not in like a love sense. I've had some very heartbreaking things happen to me. I think heartbreak can come in a lot of different forms. How many relationships have you had? 1.5. What do you weigh? You know, I haven't weighed myself in a really long time, but the last time I weighed myself, I was super happy because I was under 200 pounds, which was like a massive goal of mine. And I situations right now. Like celebrity-wise, I would love to hear Carrie Fisher's take on this year of 2020. Alright, if you could choose one Disney prince or princess to marry, who would you choose? A Disney, I don't know if he's necessarily a prince, but I'm gonna classify him as a prince, is Flynn Rider from Tangled. I have a crush on him. Yep. So he would be the prince one. And princess, we'll go with Mulan, because she's my favorite. If you could get married to any celebrity, who would it be? There's probably a way better answer to this. I'm trying to think. Maybe if it was a girl, maybe Sophia Bush. I love her. When I think to a guy, I thought to The Rock. Oddly enough, I thought to The Rock. He is like so endearing on his social media with his daughters. It's adorable. But he's already married, so I wouldn't want to break up into his wife, obviously. But he's adorable, singing like the Moana songs to his little girl is so cute. So yeah, I don't know. Celebrity-wise, I immediately went to Sophia Bush and The Rock. I wonder if I have any other celebrity crushes that would be better. I'm probably gonna think of a better answer after I stop recording this. Oh, if you had to live in the world of the last TV show you watched, where would you be living? I would be living in Seattle because I've been watching random Grey's Anatomy episodes while I do some editing, so I'd be in Seattle. When was the last time you insulted someone? I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. Maybe. Unless we're talking about trolls, because I like to play with the trolls. Mention a movie that always makes you cry. One of my favorite Pixar movies lately is Coco. And Coco does make me cry, but it's such a good movie. I love that movie so much. That does make me cry. The movies that make me cry. There's probably a lot. The end of Steel Magnolias makes me cry. A lot of war movies make me cry. There's probably a lot. What is the scariest thing you've ever experienced? When I was in 7th grade, I think it was, I got really bad pneumonia, and I was not breathing well. I already don't breathe well, and so my parents decided to take me to the hospital, even though I did not want to go to the hospital. And when we got there, they immediately took me back because I wasn't getting enough oxygen. My toes and my fingers were starting to turn blue. That's how bad my oxygen intake was, I guess. And then they had to, like, obviously hook me up to oxygen and all these other things. I had to be transferred to a different hospital, so I rode in an ambulance, and it was all very crazy times. I had to stay in the hospital during that period because the pneumonia was so bad and my lungs were so weak that it was not fun. Not good times. your sexiest feature? Maybe my eyes. I don't know. I like my eyes. What is a disgusting habit you have? So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's probably disgusting. Considering how many coffee cups I own, I use the same coffee cup over and over again. Too much. Like I need to wash it and just grab another one. But I'll be like, no, it's fine. The coffee cup's fine. It's fine. I just had coffee in it yesterday. It's fine. Even though I have a billion coffee cups, I have so many mugs, I will still use the coffee cups too many times in a row. What else do we got? What is a relationship deal breaker for you? Well, I would never be down for cheating of any kind. So that's a pretty big deal breaker. But like, if we don't share the same opinions on like really important topics, or just like the same ethics, I guess you could say, like, I don't really know how I could be with someone that felt so different from me on important issues. That type of thing. I know, like, people say opposites attract, but like some things would not be negotiable for me. What is a weird thing you love? A weird thing I love. What is a weird thing I love? I don't know. Anything that I love is kind of like, you know, a lot of people love it. What is a weird thing that I love? I don't know. I don't think I have an answer to that one. What is the sexiest feature you love in the gender you are attracted to? I would also say eyes. I'm a big eye person. A lot of my photography is focused on people's eyes. I like photographing eyes, so I feel like I would notice and be attracted to a sexy pair of eyes, if you will. Mention something that is currently bothering you. I have some people in my life that are not being the best right now. Mention something that makes you happy. Filming. I like filming. Mention something that makes you sad. Medical costs, because times be tough. Mention something you do when no one is watching. So I have become like an avid dance around my house person when nobody is around, with my headphones in, and I'm just dancing up a storm. Yep, I have become that person. What is something you like to do when you are sad? I always will want to watch something or distract my mind. You know, pop in my favorite movie, watch my favorite shows, you know, listen to good music, something like that to distract my mind. But it's usually related to like film of some kind, whether that be TV or movie. Always lifts my spirits, especially comedies. Let's see. What is the best gift you ever received? For my sweet 16th birthday, my parents took me back to North Carolina to meet the cast of One Tree Hill. What is the best gift you have ever given? I've done some like heartfelt ones with like special photo shoots for family members so they could have photos of loved ones. was really cool. What is the biggest fear you have overcome? What is the biggest fear you have overcome? I guess the need to live a certain way, or like to somebody else's rules and expectations. I've gotten to the point where I just don't give a shit. You don't like how I'm living? That's great. Cheers. Go live your life then. What is the longest you have ever gone without a shower? That's a good question. I want to say like maybe like 5 days or something like that. Like I'm thinking like camping trips. Like maybe something like that. I don't know. What is the worst gift you have ever given? Like gifts that I would forget about. Like when I was little, I would give massage certificates to my grandparents where I would massage their shoulders and then I would forget that I gave them. What is the worst gift you have ever received? I got a really creepy doll one time. She was very creepy and I did not want her. Do you have any irrational fears? I do, so I don't know. There's a name for it, and I might actually do like a bizarre episode on the name of it. But it's like water. I'm not afraid of water. I go swimming in pools. I've swum in the ocean, rivers, lakes. I think it's almost afraid of what's hiding in the water sort of situation. What could be down there is terrifying. And the image of sunken items or the bottoms of boats or things like that, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable. So it's things to do with water. I still go swimming. It's not that bad, but the fear of something lurking underneath, I think this goes back because I watched Jaws and that crocodile movie, Lake Placid, really young, and so I was freaked out about that, and then Charmed had the water demon, and so that freaked me out. But like I said, the image of things like sunken underwater too makes me so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. What is your favorite holiday destination? You know, just the coast within the Pacific Northwest. Well, I guess a Disneyland could be it. I was gonna say I haven't gone anywhere, but flying places. I've flown to North Carolina and to California for Disneyland. So Disneyland, I guess, is like the new one. I'd love to take my mom back and show her a bunch of things because she's a big fan of Disney too. There's just a lot to see and all that, but not for a while until every corona thing slow down. What is your relationship with your parents like? Depends on the day. Depends on the day, folks. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare? No, thank God. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Gemini. That's like my main sign. What was the last text you sent? What is the last text that I sent? I sent a thumbs up. Does that count? I also, in like actual words, I put, she's going to be coming soon. So I guess that counts. Okay, where were we? What was the last thing that made you cry? People in my life not being nice. What was the last thing that made you laugh? Some really funny conversations with my good friend tonight. When is your birthday? It's June 12th, 1992. When was the last time you cried? Probably like last week, I would assume. Yeah, during shitstorms. Which celebrity would be your hall pass? This is gonna be a problem. See, like said Sophia and The Rock. But a hall pass, in case you don't know, a hall pass is like someone that you're allowed to sleep with if you're married or whatever. Like your hall pass. Who's a really attractive person. I was really into James Lafferty for a while because of One Tree Hill. Maybe that's it. What else have I been into? Could be Robert Pattinson. I was into Twilight for a while. He's gonna be Batman. Maybe he'll look hot as Batman. Maybe Kristen Stewart. Maybe Ashley Greene. I don't know. I'm not even in a relationship, so I can't really have a hall pass. Okay. Who is your celebrity crush? I mean, any of the people that I've said for marriage or hall pass. I'm sure I'm forgetting people. Another one that I like Mark Ruffalo. He's a great guy, it seems. And that could be a celebrity crush. So is John Boyega. He could be a celebrity crush. I'm sure that I have a million celebrity crushes, guys. Who is your favorite fictional couple? So many, you'll get me into my fangirlness. I mean, I love Han and Leia, of course. I love Nathan and Haley from One Tree Hill. I love Piper and Leo from Charmed. What else? I'm a fan of Harry and Ginny from the Harry Potter books. They kind of did them wrong in the movies, but I was a Harry and Ginny fan. What other fictional couples do I like? What other things do I like? The different Cullen pairings from Twilight. The different Cullen pairings. Yes, that's great. I'm a team Peeta for Katniss and Peeta for Hunger Games. What else do we got? I like Tony and Pepper. I like Peggy and Steve. I like the Green Arrow and Black Canary. I'm sure the fictional couple list for my fandom fangirl heart can go on and on. Who was the first person you ever fell in love with? I haven't been in love. Who was the last person you texted? Was my very good friend. Would you ever change anything about yourself, and if so, what would it be? I would most definitely change my medical stuff. It's a struggle to live. It's a struggle to breathe, and with the healthcare system, it's so expensive to just do the bare minimum for my medical needs. So I would most definitely cure all of my medical problems. Have you ever used marijuana? I have not. Have you ever been arrested? I have not. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Nope. What is your biggest turnoff in a person? Like rudeness of like any kind. Like if you just can't be a decent person to people around you. Like, just be kind to people. And if you can't do that, not for me. What is your biggest turn on in a person? I mean, probably like the opposite. If like you're a kind soul and I see you around being kind to other people or just in general, like you're a kind and good soul, I think that can be a turn on within itself. I don't know, maybe just me. Are you a bully? I don't think I'm a bully. I would hope not. I'm pretty laid back to be a bully. When I was little, teachers used to tell me that I was acting like a bully or I had bully tendencies because that made me a bully. Does that make sense? Like, I was fine to be by myself, and they could go play whatever game they wanted to. But if I didn't want to go with them, that made me a bully because I wasn't following them to go and play their game. Does that make sense? It didn't make sense to me, but that's what I was told. Do you like attention? I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I wouldn't say in everyday life I like attention. Like, don't stare at me, please don't. I have anxiety. But I'm a YouTuber. I put videos out. I put some of my life online. So I guess to a degree I do. Do you hide anything under your bed? My bed actually has drawers underneath it, so I have clothes underneath my bed that pull out. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hope in a positive place. Maybe I would like, best case scenario, like, secure in some job things and future things. Hell, maybe even in love. Who knows? The sky is the limit. I did see a funny comment on my original TMI questionnaire video that it said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In the mirror. That's a good one. What is the most expensive thing you've ever bought? Anything relating to my home. Favorite birthday memory is probably the Sweet 16 trip. And then just like family barbecues with people that aren't here anymore is really important. What is the sexiest thing you owned? Well, sexy. I don't know, I think I have some cute dresses that are more like form-fitting, hug those curves type of thing that could be sexy. We'll go with that. I mean, I guess an obvious answer would be like a bra set or something. I don't know, but I think like a sexy little outfit would be better. We'll go with that. What is your skincare routine? Depends how my skin is doing. Washing with gentle things or gentle masks, things like that. My skin's very dry and can be irritated. And then, depending how it is, different lotion products or masks at night, things like that. It really kind of just depends. It's pretty basic though. Least favorite holiday? For a while, it was 4th of July because I was cursed on 4th of July. I made a whole video about it. For my younger years, I would get severe injuries every 4th of July. I was cursed for 4th of July. And so maybe that's why I'm like over fireworks and gatherings and everything for 4th of July, because I had so many bad occurrences when I was a kid. Do you have a song you'd love to strip to? Yes! Would I ever strip? No. Do I have a song that I think would be great? Actually, I can think of 2. But this might just be because I really like music. One of them is You Are a Fever. Such a good song. And I think it'd be a good stripping song. I don't know. And then the other is Strict Machine. Those 2 songs. There you go. Those are the ones. If I ever decide to strip or be like those crazy, have you seen those pole dancing videos online where the girls like defy gravity? Oh my god, they're like, it's magic, they're flying. If I ever get to their level, I will use one of those songs. I'll never be on their level because that's just pure talent, but we are almost done, guys. How many children do you want? I really don't think I want any. That could change, and I'm open to that maybe changing, but kids isn't necessarily something I've needed to see in my life, especially in this world and everything. life? I don't know. I don't really know. There's some things that are interesting to hear people's thoughts and opinions. If you know, do you believe in heaven or do you believe in reincarnation, which I find fascinating. Reincarnation, find that fascinating. Or like just all the different things you could potentially believe in. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, so I couldn't really tell you. Dream wedding. Once again, I don't know if I'll get married. I've never really known if I would want to get married, and recent events have kind of proved that maybe I definitely don't want to get married. But the dream wedding, let's play. I feel like I would want a fall wedding, and maybe something to do with Halloween, or at least just the colors, orange and black. Fall themed wedding, something like that. Favorite website to visit? Lately it's been Instagram, although obviously YouTube. I go to YouTube every day, clearly, but I like scrolling through Instagram. Any illnesses? Lots. Nickname? CASS. I mean, technically Cassie is a nickname because my name is Cassandra. Eye color is brown. Current hair color, is that natural? Current hair color is black with blue tealness at the bottom. That is not natural. My natural hair is dark brown. Any siblings? No. I'm an only child. Do you drink alcohol? On occasion. Relationship status is single for life. Forever alone. Current obsession. Current obsession. I mean, everything's an obsession.